I'm drawn to the acoustics of outside. The reason I came out to the Pacific Northwest originally was to play with a guy named Declan, who was a DJ, laptop guru, producer extraordinaire, and just created all these beautiful beats on his own. And I would just kind of jump in on trumpet and fill in the spaces, and it was totally improvisational. And we put on like 2-hour-long concerts out in the middle of a forest or by a beach and just playing for each other in the surrounding landscape. It was really nice. Before I arrived in Portland, I listened to old-time jazz and such, but didn't really know how powerful it was to just bring people together and how cathartic it was and to unite the scene and just not caring about whether you look silly, just having fun. Yeah, there's plenty of times when people ask me to play a show with them coming up in a few days, and there won't be time for a practice, and generally it'd be ideal to have a practice, but I just think it's more fun to just kind of trust in each other and that natural chemistry that we all share. Talking about no rehearsal, bring people together who have never recorded together before, but just like have a feeling that they might produce something beautiful together, and then put them in a recording studio, and they have 8 hours to record an album, and all royalties for any cover songs that they choose to cover are paid for. So I've done 3 of those. I've only done 1 in Bellingham, the other 2 were in Portland, and each time it was just so special, you know, just to see people come together and kind of let their guard down and just have a day to create whatever happens. So yeah, here we are at Honeymoon. And you can do some like string flourish when I do that. This is a place I'm happy to call home for my work. Taking on for the good Sir Scott Casey as host for the Wednesday open mic and music arts booker for Honeymoon Mead and Cider. So we're off of Lower State Street, just behind Pepper Sisters in the alley. In case you don't know, happy hour every day, 5 to 7. Yeah, I started playing trumpet in high school. Found that there was a key to meet people and as an icebreaker of sorts, because I was shy growing up, but then I became pretty outgoing because of music and just being part of that community. And it's been sort of my passport to see the world. I've been all over, been very fortunate, played in all 50 states and across 4 continents. But yeah, as far as bands in general, I have just one group now, Hot House Jazz Bands, which is a 10 to 11 piece depending on the gig. But we have 3-part harmonies, kind of like Boswell Sisters, and horn section and just strings. And we were talking about trumpet, kind of became friends with these people before I did, because you know, somebody would see me on stage or sharing a moment with somebody in a corner of a room or whatever, just having like an intimate little jam session or a large concert or whatever it was, initiate that conversation afterwards and, you know, find a way that we can maybe collaborate on something in the future. Bellingham is a really special place for sure. If you just kind of let it become what it should be and just trust in it and accept the risk and accept the fear and just kind of do what feels right.